So let's talk about hip hop and let's talk about where you're trying to go with this project.
With this project, I'm trying to take it to a place that I've never been before. It's more creating a lane for myself than I have in the past. In the past, I've always tried to fit into a box. I've always tried to be a rapper's rapper and somebody that tries to make music to kind of fit into what the hood and what the people around me feel is trending. But I've gotten to the point where I feel like I could make music and create and do things that are different that can appeal to more people than just the people that I'm surrounded with. I'm not so much worried about the people that I'm surrounded with anymore. It's more about like how can I reach masses? You know what I mean? Like I love being cool where I'm from. That shit is fine and dandy, but I want to reach people that have no idea who I am, no idea where I'm from, and I want them to be like, yo, this guy is so fucking dope that we want to learn about where he's from, what he does, how he thinks. And I think that's the difference between the stuff that I'm doing now compared to the stuff that I've done in the past. It's just a completely different sound. It's not the same, different energy behind it.
Let's talk about where hip hop is now and where it's going, where you think it's going and how your music kind of connects.
Well, hip hop's in a weird place right now because of the death of Nipsey Hussle. I'm not going to try to play too much on it, but I know for a fact that he was so important to the culture that his death is the beginning of a culture shift. He was such a real dude and somebody that was important and influential to so many people without them even knowing, without people really embracing what he meant to the game, that his death is going to cause the culture shift that makes the way for people like me, for people that are not doing what's trending on the radio, for not making mumble rap, for not making, the stuff that a lot of, golden era people, a lot of people that kind of get lost in the wind because they're not making music for them anymore are going to feel. His passing is sad that it has to happen that way, but his passing just opens the eyes and the ears of the masses and makes them a little bit more receptive to the sound that we're bringing. You know what I mean? People want real shit. I think they're at the point where people are tired of the bullshit. Like the bullshit is just not bringing anything good to us.
So what is your message to your music you're trying to portray?
The message that I'm trying to bring through my music it's more like with this project, it's like a self-help book. It's like self-development. I'm a firm believer in laws of attraction. That's a philosophy that I live by day to day, every day. You get what you give. You give love, you get love. And I'm trying to put that out there, man. I can't make the same music I used to make when I was 26, 27. I have kids now. I got to explain that to them. They're going to turn 18, 19 one day, and they're going to ask me, Daddy, why'd you say this? Shit. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I have a good reason behind it. You know what I mean? I want to empower people. I want people to know that you can do shit, and just because we come from a circumstance where we don't have a lot and we're not really privileged to do the things that, they say the privileged people do. I'm not going to make it a racial thing because it's really not. Well, I don't believe where I'm from, but, I just want to empower people. I want to inspire, and I want people to feel like they can do anything. So I want to be the example. I want to get on stage in front of 50,000, 100,000, whatever the case may be, and have that entire stadium just sitting there looking at me like, yo, this motherfucker's some shit, man. He's getting me through my day, man. I remember this summer he dropped that. That becomes the soundtrack for their summer, and they're riding to it, and they're creating memories with their friends, and they're doing all these things with it. That's the type of music I want to make, man. And I think that's what's missing. Because when we came up, not to stamp, age date, put an age date on us, you know what I mean? But it was like that. Music was so limited. We had CDs. We have 12 songs on the CDs. We didn't have fucking iTunes and Spotify and all these streaming platforms where we could play whatever song we wanted at any moment of the day. We had to make a specific list of what we wanted to listen to, and we would ride with that CD for 2-3 months, and that was it, But those songs that made that list were powerful enough to create an impact on your life, you know what I mean? And I want to make those kind of records.